everyone, welcome back to the channel. We're Dos Cavazos, and today we're watching the second episode of Steins Gate.
So last episode we got to meet all the characters, and honestly the show is super freaking confusing, and I don't understand it, but I kind of like it. Like, I like being confused.
I do too. I mean, I've had a lot of shows where I've been confused and I've liked piecing it together. For some reason, I feel like this show is going to be more confusing than other shows. Like, Full Metal Alchemist Brotherhood was a show that I was really confused on at the beginning, but then I feel like we were piecing it together sooner. This one, I feel like it's going to be a while.
Yeah, honestly, it's like, it could be time travel, but it like also could be just like someone who has like, I don't know, psychosis? Well, I have no idea.
I think this episode is something about time travel. It's the Time Travel Paranoia is actually the name of this episode.
Okay, so, but I mean, that still could be just, maybe it's all Paranoia. In his head.
Yeah.
What if he's like some, I don't know, somebody who's just having like these delusions?
Yeah. Mayuri also mentioned too that she's a hostage, but like she may have been joking,
but like also kind of not.
It almost kind of, because we don't really know the tone of the show yet, you could almost kind of take it like, is she joking? Are we supposed to like read into that more? I don't really know how deep the show is just yet, so I kind of can go either way on that, whether it was true or not. However, we had this satellite that hit the roof of this building. We think that it has to do with like the time travel aspect in here. Maybe it is a time machine in and of itself, and there's this girl who died, but she obviously isn't dead. We saw her at the end of the last episode, but obviously there could be the time travel element there as to why she's alive. But we also saw somebody on the roof in the last episode too that we didn't see their face. It's possible that that was her. I mean, I don't really know. I feel like she's gonna play a big role in this show though, for some reason. Or at least these events with this character are gonna play a big role. Maybe it's gonna be kind of like, you know, stop your death, or I don't know. Who the hell knows at this point?
Yeah, I don't know. I'm just kind of, I'm very intrigued by it, unlike anything we've ever seen, and I'm excited to see how it goes.
Before we get into today's video, we want to let you know that you could watch the next 3 edited YouTube reactions for Steins Gate right now over on our Patreon. If you subscribe to our lowest tier, you'll be 1 episode ahead. If you subscribe to our middle tier, you'll be 2 episodes ahead. And if you subscribe to our largest tier, you'll be 3 episodes ahead. In addition to that, we are completely done with the series right now on our Patreon. It is available at our middle tier in the watch-along format, where you sync a copy of your footage up to our reactions. And if you want to check that out, as well as all the other shows that we're doing over there, go ahead and check out the link down in the description below.
What are you doing? Impossible.
Is this the present? Like, is she alive right now?
I don't even know.
What the heck?
Oh, that was just...
You're alive.
Nothing makes sense.
I don't think she recognizes him.
Have they not met yet? Are they in a weird time
zombie?
loop?
Where are the stab wounds?
Oh my gosh, you're like...
Yeah, like you're grabbing her.
Feel
She does
free
not
to
recognize
slap
him.
him if he gets too grabby. You're skewered like a pig. I saw it plain
Oh
as
my
day.
gosh. Yeah, you're gonna get the cops called on you, bro.
You are sick.
Far from it. I am Hoin Kioma.
No, this show's so freaking confusing.
Yeah. There's like a lot of elements, like you said, kind of like Doctor Who-ish, but then also kind of Rick and Morty. But I feel like that's just like, you know, the doctor, like mad scientist type of vibe thing.
I hope that they give us some semblance, though. Like, that it's not just... Because, I mean, like, I like to be confused at the beginning, but, like, I feel like you need some sort of relief from the confusion, you know? Or else you're just like,
you're just
what
in a constant
the
state
hell
of
is going
confusion.
on? Hopefully, you know, maybe not this episode, but maybe the next, or...
I was really confused in Attack on Titan at first.
Yeah.
But that was also just trying to figure out what the hell was like. I mean, I guess we're still trying to figure out what the hell was going on, but it was like a little bit more like, you know... I'm not gonna get into it in case anybody's watching this hasn't seen Attack on Titan. But like, it was just like a lot of elements where I was just trying to figure out like what was going on. And at this point, I feel like it's a lot of questioning his reality at this point for me.
Yeah. Like, is this really what happened, or is this what you think?
Is he just crazy?
Or, yeah, you just got a little bit issues.
Maybe more than a little bit. If he is crazy.
First off, thanks for coming today.
What?
I appreciate it.
It's her lecture?
It's only fair to warn you, I'm really not all that accustomed to speaking publicly, so
So
you'll have
she
to
knows
strap in
about
and bear
time
with me.
travel.
Wow, she's cutting her teeth on us, so I guess a zombie's out of the question.
Time machines will be the focus of our discussion this afternoon.
What the heck?
I swear that satellite's a time machine.
Is that they're no more real than the boogeyman. Tantalizing to consider, perhaps, but framed
So
objectively,
not-
something any serious physicist simply outgrows.
Objection!
Objection? This isn't the court.
Well-established theoretical foundations in virtually every branch of physics argues against the idea. I'm not a lone nut.
Pray continue.
All right then, fine. You're so keen, let's do this open forum. Wouldn't want the conversation hijacked by entrenched naysayers, now would we?
Oh my gosh, this time moving around is so confusing to me.
Fury infuriating.
Oh.
Oh.
Who's
String
that?
theory doesn't
Okay.
jive with the notion of bouncing around through time.
So she gave him the business.
Let's forge ahead to the next contender. That is, I should say, if I'm not moving too fast.
Ooh.
Why must she be so damnably articulate?
Someone working out?
9, 1 more to go. You can
Or
do
playing hide
it.
and seek? Oh, that's gotta be working out, right?
10. And the
Oh.
great Ruka is
Oh.
victorious.
Okay. Like practicing.
Okabe. I mean Kyoma. Sorry.
Don't tell me the
it
password
like her
has slipped
sister or
your
something?
mind yet again.
Huh?
Your donation to the lab is most appreciated. No doubt it'll give member morale a little boost.
Really? You're not just saying that, are you?
Don't you think Ruka's sword practice is starting to pay off?
Think she likes him?
She was blushing at him.
Mm-hmm.
So maybe.
Demonstrate an exorcism.
Well, sure, I guess. Except I don't really perform them all by myself. Fathers usually.
What the fuck?
I think he's just like.
Okay.
Okay.
I can't tell with him. Like, I'm ready for him to, like, have, like, a nervous breakdown or something.
Urishibara Ruka.
Yeah.
Delicate as an orchid, fair as a cherry blossom.
Does he like her?
Personification
Seems
of
like-
feminine grace.
Yeah.
And a dude. Tall as a
dude?
willow, slender as a reed. A dude.
What?
What?
Dude.
What?
Ruka is a dude.
Bye.
Okay.
Okay.
I'll take the swag. You've got work, right?
Did he say
Hand it over.
swag? What was that? See those weird transitions and stuff?
Mm-hmm.
Has Father Time encroached so swiftly that help is needed to maintain
Is
a
it that girl?
clientele-free cavern like this?
Come closer and ask.
Oh.
Oh.
Like sloth. You guys.
Like the Goonies?
Yeah.
Give me a name.
Amane Suzaha.
Your age.
18.
Reason for
Amani?
applying.
Serious CRT buff.
You're hired.
Nice bit of
Oh, that was an easy little interview.
What you got in the bags?
Corn.
Look, donations in the form of intelligence core.
Is that Sabat's voice?
Is it?
I have to hear it again. But it kind of seems like it has a little bit of the...
Vibrato.
Yeah.
Please don't encourage the guy. He's whacked enough as it is.
I don't
Yeah?
think so. I don't know. Y'all tell us.
Telling yourself that, cue ball. One day
What?
the world shall tremble beneath my feet.
Do you think
You got an
he?
evil laugh.
Do you think he incidentally caused this but didn't realize he did it?
She
No?
got corn. I mean, I think
Like maybe
anything is
his
friggin'
future
possible
self
at this
did it and
point.
he's not realizing stuff. You know what I mean? I don't know. Corn. Put butter.
The crash was right around noon, and that corroborates Daru and Mayuri. So it was cancelled. Makise Kurisu.
But he was there.
I know.
So,
But then also that explains too, because she's talked to him there, so it didn't happen.
but it didn't it also cancel because she died, like,
yeah,
at first?
that's what I'm saying. Is that like she didn't recognize him
Right.
now, so like something happened to him. If it's all true, I don't fucking know.
This show really makes you be like, "Meh," like, you know how you like
I
hit your
know.
head on something?
What do we have here?
What?
Traveling in the house.
LOL? What? What's this little forum?
CERN maintains a strict monopoly on the time machine market.
Time
Okay.
machine market.
This is how they've been able to implement their vision.
Just like the
unchecked.
conspiracy
Why
forums.
the world's the way it is. I've come to take down CERN and thwart the dystopian mess they've created in my own time. I'm here to protect
own time.
freedom.
Aren't you worried
John?
that by being here, you run the risk of creating a paradox?
Ah, the so-called grandfather paradox.
So
It
that's
doesn't
the time
exist.
traveler?
It's possible to meet your past self. You'll simply
Oh.
change world lines if you do.
Multiverse. I'm just kidding.
By traveling back in time to prevent it, I create two divergent worlds. One where you're killed, one where you're not. The same basic
okay.
idea is true
Multiverse.
of all such actions.
A dozen results? No way. 10 years ago, every chode with a .com address was on top of this thing. Impossible.
What?
No. This is wrong. I had books about him on the shelf. I'm certain
What?
I did.
Somebody came in here and changed his timeline.
Or is he in a different reality?
I feel like he's split. Like,
Daru, it's me.
This better be good, dude.
Maybe he remembers from the other one or
Where'd you
something?
move my books?
I'm sorry? Who the
Do you think
hell
he
is
switched-
John Teeter?
yeah, he doesn't know.
Do you think he like switched places with another reality of himself?
I mean, that's like my possible like assumption right now. but
maybe we're
I feel
seeing
like
two different ones.
That's what I'm saying. I feel like it's split, but I don't know.
I've never visited the year 2000, nor do I have any plans to.
Why not? 2000 was sick. I was like 4.
Just taking pictures. What? Who are you?
What were you taking pictures of?
Evidence.
What?
Evidence I was here. I mean...
Oh,
of
is it happening to
stuff
her?
I've seen, I suppose you could say.
Maybe it's happening to her too.
I need
knows him
this
somehow.
Daru's contact info, please.
I don't trust you.
Not? I don't believe this. You're trying to strong-arm me, aren't you?
I'll delete it if you tell me.
I don't think it's nefarious. I feel like she's kind of like
Freaking out on me?
Yeah, about something.
Allow me.
Oh my gosh.
She's really defensive over that phone because of the like. There's something going on with her.
Just send me a blank text then. I'll reply back when I have a free moment.
She's like. There's a lot of stuff going on in this show.
I didn't know it was you. Well then, welcome home, Meowster.
It's like a maid
Ocarine.
cafe.
I think so.
So, how's tricks, Mai?
It's Meowushu and I'm on the...
Meow. Shoot.
Oh, but indeed I have. Months of hardship in the Guyana Highlands couldn't deter me, nor the death of my beloved master.
What is going on?
I have the power!
Is this like fan fiction?
Maybe.
That's your classic IBM 5100.
Is that a big deal?
Dude, it's not just retro, it's like the rarest of the rare. About a month ago, word through the grapevine had one floating around here somewhere.
Is that a time machine?
It would appear this Kiryu Moeka is a woman on a bit of a mission. Oh joy, the plot thickens. She's a freeder.
20.
Yeah, there's a lot of terminology in this show. I don't know.
Bon appetit, Meowsters! Eat it while it's hot.
Is it
Omurice?
Prepare to be
World's in
impressed.
danger. He sees.
He sees it. Someone trying to like tell him something? Gonna be green and weird? Watch it not do. Watch it do something else.
TBA happens to be a clever ruse to throw the organization off our
It's gonna like go through time.
Done.
Something weird.
Is it gone?
Did it travel?
What is it?
It's gone. Look.
Oh my gosh! Where the hell did you send it? When did you send it? How did you send it? No, I'm just kidding.
And why is Gamora?
Emergency lockdown protocol data 666 immediately.
666. Oh my gosh.
Open your eyes. How else does an ordinary banana go from...
Did it time travel back but goopy?
I have no idea how the fuck that happened. I mean,
It connected again though.
I
It traveled back in time.
We might be onto something.
But it's goop.
I mean, it's like rotten now, so it's
Interesting
like.
experiment you've got going on there, Okabe Rinta.
Oh shit!
Or wait, I'm sorry, is it Hoenn Kiyoma?
Do you know things?
Makise Kurisu.
All right, so we're not any more, or should I say, any less confused than we were prior to this episode. We got a few different things here about almost kind of like a multiverse type of thing where, you know, if one thing changes, it doesn't just... I think they use the analogy if you were dead in here and you go back to bring them back. Yes, you have the reality where they're here and back, but then you also have the reality where it was set and then they're dead.
It's like a parallel universe is created. Instead of changing everything, it's just like splits.
But somebody was able to do it. And I don't really know if this like little teleportation time machine thing that he just made has anything to do with it already, because it had already happened in theory, because his books were missing from this person who showed up in 2000.
Right.
There was only like 12 results where he said like everybody was covering it back then. Now his books are gone, and obviously he never met, I forgot her name, the redhead girl.
Yeah.
He never met her here, but he obviously met her and she died in the first episode.
Right.
So there's something weird there. And then there's like that random girl he met on the street and like whatever the hell's going on with her.
Right. There's a lot going on in
There's a lot of characters too.
My little theory right now is that he's maybe potentially swapping places with an alternate reality of himself, and maybe we're seeing both of them, but like they're not giving us any context as to who we're seeing at the same time. I know that's probably completely wrong, but that's just what I'm going with to try to contextualize this for myself.
I feel like
crazy.
I feel like it has to do with like the whole like multiverse
Splitty
type
thing.
split thing, and he might be living in a reality, like you said, that it wasn't his reality. He might still have his memories from that other reality, and he's just in this reality where things were different slightly, but not enough for it to be like a significant change.
Maybe he doesn't realize he's in one.
I mean,
obviously.
this show is just like really freaking confusing, and like I know I mean, I don't know, but I assume that that is an intentional thing that's being done
Yeah, I
here.
think so. I feel like they want you to be confused, and then like as you piece it together, or maybe
It's gonna make more sense.
right, and then maybe it'll be like, oh wow, or maybe like we'll realize things like that we didn't know before because we have context, and it'll be like, yeah, you know.
But I don't know what this little machine of his that he made is going to end up doing here. I feel like he's going to maybe try to scale it in size so that a human could possibly use it, and like it not just be like for fruits and stuff like that. I think.
Or maybe he invented the time machine, and then like this is him inventing it, and then like in the future somebody used it to come to the past, and now they're in his past.
You know, what about that guy who was in the time machine from, they said the desolate reality of
Right.
2036, I think is where he said, and maybe he's the reason because he made a time machine.
Maybe.
And that they're
Maybe
coming
they're trying
back.
to stop it?
Maybe they're coming back and taking his fucking research and all the other stuff and changing realities so that he doesn't end up making the time machine.
Yeah,
And
maybe.
then that's what ends the world, possibly. I mean, I don't fucking know,
Yeah.
but I'm just trying to like contextualize things
'cause
in my
it-
head.
It feels like he's on the precipice
Of doing
of
it.
inventing it, like right now. But maybe like all these things from the future are coming back to the past.
And he's so like,
because
yeah, it's like kind of almost like a Terminator type of thing, where it's like, oh, I gotta go stop these events from happening, but like, and then I don't know. I'm trying to think about it because like that woman was questioning. I feel like her reality. You brought up like the thing is like you don't trust her, but I feel like she's actually going through some shit there, and well, whatever the hell was
maybe
up with
she
that
ends
little.
up working with him in a little bit, you know, like, and maybe they're still targeting her now.
Yeah.
I mean, we're just like going off, but
Well, maybe all these
Maybe.
events too. Like somebody's going back with his technology, possibly that he hasn't invented
Right.
just yet, and changing things ever so slightly,
So stuff
so
doesn't
that
happen.
their reality doesn't end up being
Happening.
destroyed. But then obviously that's creating split realities as well too. In that same, we're like really getting deep here, like in our
know.
conversation. But my going theory right now at this moment is that that's happening. Somebody came back in time, and they're changing things so that he doesn't make the time machine, but I feel like he's still gonna do it. And like everything that's getting delayed is only slowing down the process, and it's not changing him from making it. And like he's still gonna get there. And you know, even from like these lectures he's been going to and trying to feel like, you know, the one that was canceled but that he had went to and he attended, like, you know, he called them out and said, no, this is just like a theory from somebody else online and it was like disproven, or like something along those lines. I'm not 100% sure exactly how he said it, but he kind of dismissed it and said that this was like plagiarized and whatnot. So he's really like trying, it seems, to make this time machine, and he's had something here that time machine-esque, whereas like it looked like it aged up that fruit, but somehow it was still attached
Reverse.
back to like the vine. So I don't know.
Yeah.
There's a lot going on here, but you know, if we figured it out right then and there, like just with that theory, like I'm gonna be pretty proud of
Yeah.
ourselves.
Don't
because
tell us.
Don't tell us. Yeah,
don't tell
for sure.
us if we're right, and don't tell us if we're wrong.
Don't tell us shit.
I know. I feel like this is the type of show that's like it's better if you don't know.
Yeah.
Like anything, like any hints. So yeah, don't tell us.
I mean, right now, I mean, that's the only thing I can go off
Right.
of right now. And it kind of makes sense if you think about it a lot, but you really have to get into like the weeds of like thinking
Right.
about it like
You have to rack your brain.
all different types of ways. But like
cool.
I mean, it's cool.
Yeah.
Like I feel like now, like I have a slightly better understanding us talking it through here at the end of the episode than I did as it ended, because I feel like, you know, bouncing these ideas off of each other allowed us to like, I don't think outside the box a little bit
Right.
more, where I was thinking like, really, what the hell is going on? Especially they're using all this terminology too. I was like,
Yeah.
what's up with these like in the, like the maid cafe? What the hell
Right.
she was talking about?
Well,
I'm assuming that was like something
just
about
like a story
or
or
maybe like a game that they're playing online, because you know he mentioned like, you know, he's got like an online girlfriend, or who the hell knows. But like I feel like we're gonna get more information about it, and I'm really kind of excited to see how this story's gonna play out now. At least having a theory about what could be happening, and then see if we're completely proven
Yeah.
wrong.
All right. Well, if you haven't already, please don't forget to subscribe and hit the bell so you can stay notified for our future videos.
Also, head over to our Patreon if you want to watch our full-length reaction to the show. We upload them over there. The link's down in the description below.
Okay. We'll see you next time.
Bye, everyone.